Good morning, everyone. Greetings from the Philippines. I'd like to share to all of us now from the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 4. It says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say, rejoice." This phrase actually, to rejoice in the Lord always, is not according to whatever feeling we are in, but the Lord is calling us to rejoice. And as we rejoice, it becomes an obedience to Him. In an obedience, an act of obedience to Him. If we recognize this verse 4, it's a repeated commandment of the Lord, because it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." Again, I say, rejoice. It's a repeated commandment. Anything in the Bible that has repeated or spoken many times, it means it has a very important meaning or calling from the Lord, because it is important and it can help to our lives. Our choice to rejoice in the Lord, as I've said, is not dependent on whether we are in good situation, in bad situation, or if we are not feeling well. But the Lord is saying, regardless of whatever situation we are in, the Lord is saying, we must obey the command of the Lord to rejoice. We have to choose to rejoice, whether even in the times of bad things and hurting times and painful times, because if we will not choose to rejoice, the bad feelings, the bad experiences will sweep us away and pull us down. And this is the reason why the Lord wants us to rejoice regardless of whatever situation we are in, because He knows that it can pull us down if we entertain hurts, bad feelings, and whatever negative things. Remember, Paul, when he wrote this, he was in time of being imprisoned. He was in prison. And in fact, he was about to be killed the next day when he wrote this. And so, let us remember, a person who is about to be killed is encouraging us not to focus on whatever bad things to happen, but to focus, to rejoice on always in the Lord, because the Lord is able to sustain. And in fact, after that, God was able indeed to save Paul. In this verse, it says, rejoice in verse 4, rejoice in the Lord always. Because in verse 6, whatever situation we are in, He said, don't be anxious for anything, but in everything, by prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving, give thanks to the Lord in whatever situation, because God is able to sustain us. And it says also in verse 7, because the Lord said, peace, the peace of God will guard our hearts if we continue to rejoice in the Lord no matter what situation we are in. So let us continue to rejoice in the Lord, be prayerful, supplicate, ask the Lord, thank the Lord for whatever situation, because He is able to sustain us and help us to go through it. And the peace of God will continue to guard our hearts. May the Lord bless us today, and may the word of God encourages us today. God bless us all.